incredibly excited about
First
this.
ever advent calendar from Mrs. Prindables on QVC.
So exciting. And there's only one ship date. It ships the 10th of November because we want to make sure you have it with plenty of time to begin December 1st. It looks like a holiday tree.
Doesn't it?
And it's got all the numbers starting at the top and then coming all the way down the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Your kids can count. It's fabulous. Can you give us an idea of the types of treats that are in this tree?
Let's go ahead and go in the very front of the table. We have every single drawer pulled out so you can see it. We'll start way down there on number 1.
Over here.
And we'll just go through a few of the days so you can see some of the sweet treats you or the person you're giving this to is going to discover when they open up the advent calendar. First drawer is our white chocolate pretzel bites. Only opportunity of the year to get our pretzel bites on QVC, and it's in this advent calendar. Yeah, the whole bag of it. Next one, that's the chocolate covered sandwich cookie, individually wrapped. Next drawer, number 3, 2 of our twist wrap caramels. We do caramels great on our caramel apples. You can trust us here, delicious. That one is our red Hawaiian sea salt. Next one, more of the pretzel bites, but in milk chocolate this time. Up number 5. Chocolate and robed caramel snakes. This one right here, actually.
Oh, this one, okay.
This is our banana walnut. We use real banana puree. So it just alternates kind of randomly. Different kinds of chocolate and robed caramels, 2 different flavors. Different kinds of that twist wrap caramels. Different kinds of our pretzel bites. But really, it's like 24 delicious days, you know, of December all the way to the 25th.
For $46.52 with your shipping and handling included. And with all of these choices that I'm seeing here, the only one to me that looks like there's a single of is that chocolate and rolled sandwich cookie, but I could easily cut that in half and my kids could share it. So I'm not going to have any fighting.
That's right. So if you really just want to get one of these for, you know, a couple kids, that'll work. So you totally have that option. Yeah, I like that you're going through and you're just seeing, this is about taking something that's so adorable. We're so proud of how we designed it. This is how it comes all, you know, cellophane wrapped for you like that, just in great condition. Hard, you know, sturdy cardboard. You can see it on any of these that are opened as well, so you can reuse it year after year and get creative on what you want to fill in there.
Okay, so we're going to show you more specifically the inside, some of these chocolates and what they're about, because for those that haven't experienced maybe the apples from Mrs. Prindables, which is how you were originally known here at QVC, what's the difference with the chocolates and the treats?
It's all about gourmet ingredients. I mean, when you cut into these caramels, it's about using real banana puree. And you can see the walnuts in there. Remember, 4 of your days are 2 of these chocolate and warm caramels, 2 different flavors on that. This is about, you look at the thick layer of chocolate. It's as thick as the sandwich layers of that chocolate sandwich cookie.
How the chocolate didn't just break and crack off all around it. It stayed creamy as it was cut through.
That's rich gourmet chocolate for you. Here's some of our twist-tied caramels. Remember, on 6 of the days you get 2 of these. Look, it's even sticking. This is just melt in your mouth. Look at that.
Now, when I think Prindables, that's what I think.
Yeah, it's the caramel we're known for. This is the red Hawaiian sea salt one that I'm gooing and making a mess. We also have the one that we use Tahitian vanilla. This is about our confectioners being a little bit snobby. We got to admit, wasn't good enough. Any kind of they had to go for Tanisha because they knew that that kind of vanilla was the perfect flavor combination with our homemade buttery caramel. And then, last but not least, 9 of the drawers are going to be filled with bags of these pretzel bites in white chocolate, in dark chocolate, in milk chocolate.
I'm grabbing
one. What a great discovery, yeah. And do you see how it's not just oriented towards the kids? Some of these days, the parents are going to say, no, that day is for me, my friend.
That day is going to be for me. Well, that's what I think is really nice about this, because in general, most kids just love candy. They're not too particular about what the variety is. They just go candy. Yeah. But adults have the luxury and sometimes the ability to say, okay, I'd like to have something a little bit more gourmet, because frankly, the ones that I've seen out there, the advent calendars with the chocolates, are pretty basic. They're pretty basic. The chocolate is not great. It's just the idea of opening up a door and counting down the days to the big day of Christmas. Here, this is something everybody can truly enjoy every step of the way.
So I'm thinking about Bill to Ship To. If you're a grandparent, for example, and you want to send this to your grandchildren somewhere, maybe they don't live very close to you, they're going to be thinking about you every day in December. College students, this is the time of year when they're doing finals and you know, dealing with all the headache about the end of the semester. Can you imagine this? Did you just try the sandwich cookie, chocolate and rope? Pretty good.
And it's so creamy and soft and silky and amazing with that chocolate on the outside. And then getting into that crunchy cookie. I think the idea of sending this to a college student or sending this to one of your kids who, I mean, I had an advent calendar without candy when I was little, and we counted down the days to Christmas, and it was such a tradition. My sister and I couldn't wait for December 1st. We got to alternate who gets to open which day. And then on the 25th, there were 2 doors, and we each got to open like 2 doors.
Come on in.
Is this not the most adorable
Can I just tell you how much I love advent calendars?
Me too.
As an adult. I love them when they already have things inside.
With their gifts
and
involved.
Sometimes you buy one and it's all empty. Yeah. You want something in the little cabinets, like automatically, right?
Exactly.
So I love this, and there's something good in every cabinet.
There is. Carolyn, you got to try one of these because the most variety of confections we've offered in any assortment in years. Sandwich cookies, banana walnut, sea salt.
I can't decide.
Which ones?
What are these little guys?
Oh,
They're Pretzel
take an
Bites.
entire bowl.
They're Pretzel Bites?
Yes, milk chocolate pretzel bites. You got to take the whole one.
And they come in little
Trust me.
bags, just like this, right
great?
inside.
Oh,
Can you imagine pulling that out for one of the days?
Crispy, and there's a lot of chocolate on there.
Yeah. And then the little colorful nonpareils on the top.
You sure I can take these?
Take them
But you know what's really kind of fun, Carolyn?
We'll send more your
They're
way.
filled the first time, but if you want to do your own things in the drawers for the next year, you can do that.
You can get really
I love
creative.
it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I love
Rose.
that idea.
Thank you, Carolyn.
So really sturdy, definitely reusable when it comes to these advent calendars.
Yeah, look.
So you have the opportunity to truly start a tradition
That's
with
what
your
this is.
family or someone that you care about. Isn't that true?
Every single day. When I was waking up, my sister and I would go and we would open the door to that advent calendar, and it was like a moment. We had to all stop what we were doing.
Right.
We would be getting ready for school in the morning, and we would stop and we would go over, and even though we opened the same calendar with the same pictures and the same doors every single year, it was always an enormous amount of fun and anticipation for what the day is truly all about on Christmas.
It's really true.
It's a way to mark it off, and in this case, it happens to have those truly gourmet, delicious sweet treats inside.
Yeah, it's really fun. So I love the fact that with one order, you really are sending someone a month's worth of treats, or keeping it at home for you and your family. Definitely, when you're dealing with sophisticated, confections like this one, this could be for you and your husband. Instead of fighting with your sibling on whose turn it is to open the drawer, that could be between you and your spouse.
That's right. That's right. So if you want to bring this home, your shipping and handling is included. We have never done anything like this on QVC before, and I think that it's really, really charming to bring this home and get the quality of Prindables with the joy of what an advent calendar is all about. And 45979 is the item number. Shipping is included, and also keep in mind a single ship date, November 10th, so you have plenty of time to have it ready to be started for December 1st.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, my dear.
Fun to be
Are
with
you back later in the show?
Yes, you are. Nestle's Crunch apples.
Nestle's Crunch apples, so don't go anywhere. So we've already talked about a couple of sweets in the show, and including with that, we've got Cheryl's cookies coming up in this show, which is a hot pick that we have for you today. 50 cookies. The last time we had it on